Okay, I'm just going to go straight into the game, ladies and gentlemen. So, no title start, straight game. So, hello, it's that confused one. I do apologize if I sound a little rough. I've been under the weather this entire week. So, let's get into it. I see. I must preserve the sanctity of my shrine as I establish my power. His desperation makes him ideal. Alright, so, yeah. Check back route, see if you try to escape. Circuitry. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go to engineering, looks like. Gold exec bots. I want to show my upgrade exec bots to have on the Aguade gold variant. Wow. That's narcissistic. Alright. The hacker will see in a few months if I need to kill them or not. Alright, so. My question is, where's the movie theater? There's something I want to grab. Movie theater's this way. Okay. It's a little different here, but...
Hello? Can anyone hear me? This thing on? Breaker,
Oh,
everybody.
wow.
Kevin, what the hell are you doing? Here they come again.
I didn't notice that I was down here.
Transmitter or a recorder? Anyway, it's real cool. Would you put that down? There's like 12 zombie guys and they look really hungry. I'm coming, Mike! Come on, you chunk of crystal. You want a piece of me? Anyone who can hear me, I'm Kevin Murphy. I'm with Mike Nelson and, Bill! Oh, yeah, Bill Corbin. Really? Known me for like 30 years. Sorry, I panicked. Anyway, long story short, we were in our studio at Rift Trek headquarters when suddenly we were transported to this weird space station. Bill and I have been turned into robots. Apparently some kind of cruel reference to our former job. Bill, behind you! Wow, cool, they blow up! Yeah, I know, they're like beat bombs. Actually kind of fun. Uh-oh, out of ammo. Oh, doggone it, now two of them grab me! I'm coming, Mike! Can you hurry? Because they're eating my arm! This part is not fun! Die, you ugly lardon! That's right, I called you a crispy piece of rendered pork fat! I think you're just making them hungrier, Bill. Yep. They started in on my thigh. Ouch. Well, start eating them back or something. What can I tell you? If anyone can hear this, please send help. I think we're done for. And I can't help but thinking that we're just, I don't know, characters in some elaborate game. Okay, they're eating my head. Wow, that hurt. Mike! You don't have to yell, I'm right next to you. Oh, sorry. No, they got me. Me too. They think we're gone as fellas. This is it. I love you, Mike. That's nice, Kevin. I love you, Bill. Okay, but honestly, I've never
Mr. Science Theater 3000. What a good series. Well, I'm trying to remember my way around here, so do apologize. Need to find my way to engineering, apparently. So... Gamma Grove. Looks like Gamma's already been ejected.
Gamma Grove already jettisoned.
That would be a really crappy reception desk right there. It's like, how would you even get in and out? It's not even a wall there.
Gamma Grove already jettisoned.
Yeah. Alright, so it's not the entire unit that goes, it's just the top half. Alright.
Look, I want it to be known that I was just following orders. A bunch of suits had the bright idea of using Gamma Grove as a makeshift life pod. I guess with the dying happening on board, they'd rather try their luck out in the Great Black. I hit the jettison enable button
So,
in Grove. went
how's
back
the
to
audio
Zen
doing?
Grove,
How's everyone doing
pressed the
tonight?
jettison switch in Gamma, and then flipped the lever in the Grove Lounge. It all worked. Except it looks like Shodan disabled post-jettison life support to the Grove. I'm sure they're all dead by now.
Alright. I need to find my way to engineering. I need to find a way to get to engineering. Because I've been to Diago's office. May have to go back there. So that's not going to be... More importantly, if the Gorilla Tigers are back, that's going to be even more... Okay. Alright, so I did kill all the Gorilla Tigers. Remember panicking like a coward because of that. Because they are scary. Yeah, I think that's going to take me to Beta Grove. And I don't want to go there yet. I don't have the environmental protection for it. Tried that before. So, my question is, how's everyone doing tonight? And can you actually hear me? How much does that scrap for? 8 credits. Oh, I see. Okay. Maybe I should not have been destroying those. let's see here. So there was a service tunnel, I believe, that led to his bathroom. Did I go too far back? Yeah, I think I possibly did. Well, let's see. There has to be something in Diago's book. Let's, oh. Yeah, it's the bar slash lounge that has a bathroom. My bad. Give me those chips, you're too dehydrated to use them. Neat. So, I have to ask, can you actually hear me? Hello, how you doing? How you doing, True Cicero? I am trying to check my audio and trying to make sure everything sounds alright. Alright, so you can't hear me. Good. Now, you guys are being polite. What you could have said was, no, we couldn't hear you. So I appreciate the politeness. Huh. Nope, shooting it doesn't do anything. Okay. Huh. Well, let's see. I have a choice. I could probably try picking up the Mark III again. Do I even have ammo for the Mark III? I don't think I do, right? Oh, yeah, I do, but not much. Okay. Oh man, why did I drink so much? Why? I'm wasting ammo trying to shoot the mine I planted earlier. Oh man, I keep missing it. Alright. There we go. When in doubt, use explosives when drunk. Don't ever do that. That's bad. All right. Still need to find out if there's anything in this area that I actually need, and I thought there was. So, I can't find room for the desk black. Wait a second. Yeah, I'll take this. Definitely going to have to borrow Diego's cred shits, but he's not going to need them anymore, am I right? Nah, totally can't hear you in space. Ooh, boot. Oh man, it has a bone sticking out of it. I don't want my boots with bones. Right. I guess there's not really anything I can do here then. Well, that's disappointing. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to backtrack. Gonna have to find out how to get to engineering. Discount ends. Used shoe shop. Now with 50% less bone left over. 25% less meat. Guaranteed leather. Used gently. Okay. So, let's borrow ourselves some money from Diego. Excellent. Well, I was gonna say, there's 4 codes has been displayed so far. On the broken map area, I believe, of this general area. So, I am just curious. I know that takes me to one of the grows. That takes me down to probably maintenance. This will probably take me down to flight deck. No, that takes me to another grove. This as well will take me to this as well will take me down to maintenance. This will take me down to flight deck, I believe. So I may have to go back to flight deck. Let's see if I can get access to engineering there. So, if I go this way, I think this will take me to the flight deck elevator. Hi, Scrubbot. Pardon me, Scrubbot. You're doing a good job. Oh, this is not where I thought it was going to take me. Alright. I've already been to Delta. Don't need to go back. I don't want to fight more burbs. Yep, this will take me to flight deck. I want to see if I can get to engineering from flight. All right, so that takes me to storage. I wonder. Yeah, it's a lot better than a lot of other elevator music I've heard. So my question, security 0 here, so I should be okay-ish. But I have a feeling, yeah, we're just okay. Okie dokie, let's check this room again. I don't need the dog tag. We'll just drift over here like it's nice and safe. Everything's good. Probably could have just come down here. No biggie. Nothing's still wobbling around. Scaring. Alright. Flight deck, maintenance, storage. We'll go back down storage. I'm just surprised I haven't found anything in terms of a executive engineering access elevator. Probably because I don't have what I need. Ooh, or ammo. Right. I forgot about that. That was dead there. Let's see. Oh, all my skulls. Excellent. That's out of context, kind of scares me a little bit. Let's see. Let's dump some ammo here. Make some space. Well, that frees up just a little bit more inventory. Just slightly. Just slightly. 74 tokens, huh? Oh, do I even actually have the weapon this is wanting to upgrade? Let's see. What do you want to upgrade? Grenade launcher. Right. No, don't have a grenade launcher yet. We'll have one soon. Okay. The question is, how do I get to engineering? So let me look that up real fast. I do apologize. I'm really bad at the game. So I can get to the flight deck from engineering, or the engineering side from the flight deck. So I was technically correct. I just haven't fully explored or found it. Thank you. Thank you, Mazurs. Oh. That tells me I still have areas I haven't fully explored. That is depressing, but also unexpectedly true. Let's see. That looks like the executive elevator system. Wait, is there 2 hacking systems over there? Huh. Something definitely up there. I'll have to come back later if I get the version 3 boots. Oh, this is a spicy room. Don't want to be down there. Okay. Let's see. Seem to have taken the wrong turn, but oh well. All right. Oh, that leads to the light pods. That's right. Okay. Well, it's now a walking simulator due to the fact I've killed most of the shit on the station. So far. Now. That will lead to the boss room. I don't remember that being the access to, engineering. So my question is, where would it actually be? We'll go through the boss room again. Polymus, that always gets me. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna cut you down. I'm gonna have to... We're just... Oh, that fart just was perfectly timed. So, Font Boy APM subscribed for 2-month streak. Thank you. Alright, you're defying gravity, Burb. That's kind of scary. Don't like it. All your pieces are just defying everything about this. This just makes you even scarier than you were when you were alive. Here we go. Okay. I wonder. Door jam manual reset required. That might be the problem I have. Alright. Wait. I'll pull you over here. I'll actually use you since I already have 10 of them. So, this entire week I have been extremely sick. And I politely asked if I could rework from home. Unfortunately, I have found through the changes of procedures that work from home has now been restricted to only approved individuals, and I am not one of them. So I have dragged myself into the office every single day this week, and I still feel a little bit rubbish. So I hope everyone else has been having a better week than me. It's been a really busy time. Very, very stressful time, but it's also because my cat's been also sick. In fact, I just had to take my PJs he's been using for a bedding and have put it in the laundry because he's decided to vomit all over because he's sick. So I hope everyone else is having a better week. I'm not gonna lie. If you're having a shitty week, stop it. Go grab some chocolate. Go grab a candy bar, or go grab something healthy to snack on. I don't care what you snack on. Go grab a drink, and reflect that today's okay. It's gonna be okay. Alright, so it needs a manual reset. Hopefully that's where I need to go. See, that tells me that's a secret. I know it probably isn't, but that tells me that's a secret. I suppose have actually multiplied. I mean, if they're happy and healthy, yes, they'll multiply. Can actually isopods be happy? Can you actually see the joy on their face type of happy, or is it just straight up the antenna just wiggling around really excited? Scientists must find out. Alright, guess this is not the way to get to engineering down here. That's a big sad. Door jam. Manual reset required. I don't have any gas grenades or explosives other than satchels, and I'm not wasting a satchel on a bird. We don't need nuggets right now. So, to get to engineering deck from here, that's a good question. It just takes me to executive. Excellent. Now, let's see if I can actually get somewhere with this. So I don't think I'm supposed to be up here. Not if. That's one thing I like about the certain game designs is that they reward you to explore, even though it's not critical for the area. That's why I loved Quake and even the Sin series. Oh, let's see where this. Oh, this is just a secret area. Okay. Hi, Scully. Bye, Scully. Okay, I must have missed something with this. Let's see. Grove and executive level. Stop the mutagen virus. Stop the mutagen virus threat to Earth by ejecting the Beta Grove. So I do have the Enviro Pack, but my question is, why is it not protecting me? Is that because I am a fool and not turning it on? Or is there a virtue I need to find? Those are questions I need to sort. All right. Going back to executive. I think I probably don't have much juice. Keep it going. I don't care. We're gonna risk it. Oh, they're not dead. They're just dehydrated and napping. They're just sleepy. All right, we need to go down here and get to Beta again. Hi, bot. That doesn't take me where I need to go. All right, so where won't we? Let's see. Oh, must be the executive lounge for the exclusive pool table. That makes no fucking sense. All right. Okay, that scared me a second. I thought somebody was attacking me. Okay, time to put on the totally not gonna get the space goof.
Dangerous biocontaminant detected.
Yeah.
Do not enter without protective suit.
Yeah. See, I've got it on, but I'm still taking damage. So this is insulting to me. All this food is probably biocontaminated as well. Gross. But we do have this. Let's go. Now, this is the grove that's important to System Shock 2, specifically. Oh, that's scary. We'll just go use this. Get a little bit of heal going. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I may have to grab that. Can I? Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably have to end up using that. Running out of energy here. Hey, They're not so scary with a magnum to the face. Neat. Well, the question is, where the fuck am I going? Ow. Ow. Stop hitting me. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, well. But I can make her blind at least. Oh no, I failed.
Thank you, Hacker, for seeing that my vision is best.
Oh no. Oh, anyway. Yeah, I'm not ready for this yet. So apparently I need more juice. I made some progress. But still, I have to make some juice. Alright, I need to find if there's a stronger Enviropack, because I don't think level 1's helping very much. If at all. So, well, I'll look this up. Let's see, web browser. And it doesn't pull up anything. Great, because error. Enviroprotection version 2. Can only be unlocked after you lower the level of security, which can be only happen after maintenance. Which can only be happening when maintenance doors are unlocked. The version 2 pack is mission gated. You will have to run diagnostics and carry a severed head to get to it. Ah. Yeah, that's something they don't tell you, is that you have to use that. I see. And version 2 is in the maintenance deck. Interesting. Alright. May have to actually make my way to maintenance. Probably there's some stuff there I need to deal with. Oh, so I do have to suffer beta growth in my current state. That's fantastic! Excuse me as I cry inside. Alright, I'm gonna top off. And I'm gonna have to pay a little bit more attention to my stats. But, I think I got this. Nah, we don't need to buy more power cells. We totally got this. You and me, we're in this damn jalopy together. All right, here we go. Ow. Okay, we're getting the hell out of here and we're gonna go heal up a little bit. Yep, we're getting out. We're getting out. We're getting out. Beta Grove is Beta Grove is nasty. It's like visiting Garden City, Kansas without your suit. It is Big Bully. There's no cookie factory here, bud. I don't make cookies. We're in this for the fucking steak. This is the meat emporium. Only the finest cuts of what the fuck is that creature are we ever going to have? All right, so that hurt just a little, but we've killed quite a few of them. So my plan is to probably heal up just slightly. And I don't know if healing on the station. Yeah, I don't have a healing bay here. Or do I? No, I don't. Damn it. Executive. Why you do this? Now, we'll go here. We'll head on down to medical, get healed. All right. The floor meets. Yes, Samurai. What the fuck was that? Don't tell me there's a bird down here. That'd be even weirder. Alright. Due to this, I am going to save. But I'm also going to turn you off because I don't need you on right now. I'm just wasting energy. we're going to save real quick. All right, research, back to maintenance, and then back to executive. And we're going to try Beta Grove again. Hopefully those things have not respawned. But that Grove is critical to the System Shock 2's lore. So I'm not going to spoil too much, but things on that Grove gets a little bit on the, how can we say, happy reproduction side of things. Horrors beyond mankind's comprehension get spawned on that station. Or the segment of that station. Many, many problems. I want to say Geiger, just like maybe the Flood without it being officially the Flood, because it's how the Mini evolved. Just a slight spoiler if you haven't played System Shock 2. I mean, it's been since 1998, but if you have not played System Shock 2, Beta Grove is what they discover. Oh, how did I miss this? How did I miss that? If you find yourself feeling worn out on a hard day's work, invite you to notice the groves. Blah, 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 whatever. Alright, apparently I missed that, since I don't notice green on red that well, even though that was clear as day green and red, and I am not colorblind. Some days I just wonder if I'm stupid. Don't answer that. I already know the answer is yes. But, back to the AI Xerxes ends up being overridden by the Mini due to the fact Xerxes was made to be system-wise weaker than Shodan and a lot less intelligent. So what happens when you mind meld merge the AI system Xerxes with a bunch of colonists that have been consumed by space worms that apparently came from Beta Grove? You get horrors beyond comprehension. So, we're going back. We're definitely going to go back. I want to check how much shotgun ammo I have left. Not much. How much do I have for the Magnum? Probably not much there either. Okay, probably about, I would say, 2 more reloads. Not too bad. Not too bad. And for that, I think I have enough just to be a threat to a couple of them with that one, but only 1 railgun shot left. Yeah, we got this. We can do this. I'm totally not going to flounder and miss my shots. Totally not. Somebody have a missed shot counter ready. All right. Charge that just a little bit. Ow. Definitely big ow. Oh, get rid of that real quick. And we'll use that. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see here. Mod station's done, but... Oh. Ooh. I like that. I definitely like that. All right.
Safety interlocks disabled.
Neat. That's what I needed. Thank you. Now we can get the fuck. I would like to explore the rest of this place, but, yeah, no. Nope, nope, nope. Don't need to be here anymore. Birds, nasty. Don't want to be here anymore. Ooh, shotgun. All right. I mean, if I ate all this, it'd probably get me infected, so meh. Woo! I don't know why I have the interface demodulator still in my backpack, but oh well.
Master jettison enable not activated.
Okay. How does it need to find the master jettisons? We don't come here for the competence. Thank you, bud. If I was competent, I'd probably be, I don't know where I would be. Would I be in Spain or would I be in Japan? I don't know. That's a good question. Now, I just need to find the Master Jettison system. And the problem with this game is I don't remember where that is. Because if I was competent, I'd probably be out and working in a company that also require me knowing Spanish, and frankly, every time I've tried to learn Spanish, it has failed because of my incapability of understanding even basic English. Trust me, you do not want to look at my early transcript writings when I was writing in college. My first year in college was really rough writing because I was really good at math, but my mind could not handle the syntax and the grammar for proper writing. Now, I can do a decent essay now and again, but that was after going through a hard crash course process. It was so rough for me when I went from English 101 to 102. I had the same teacher for both classes, and that teacher thought I was cheating for English 102. Now, back when I was going through these classes, they had what was known as the Blue Book test process. You had to go to the school's bookstore and buy a specifically signed book called the Blue Book, where it was pretty much a glorified notepad, and you had to write your essay in that for your tests. There was no online systems for submitting final essays for a course. You had to have a handwritten book to the teacher. And the Blue Book test I took in English 102, the teacher accused me of cheating, pulled me aside, had two of her peers to watch me as I had to fill a second Blue Book essay because my grades improved immensely. What she had not understood was that during the time period between 101 and 102, I had went through a massive crash course in tutoring, and I was forced to write a lot of stuff by my tutor, which one of them was happened to be a family member, but a professional tutor was helping my family member in regard of actually getting me up to par to writing. That teacher had egg on their face because I wrote the second book almost in the same style that I wrote the previous one on a different subject, and they were pissed because, well, I wasn't cheating. They just watched me write improv right in front of them an entire essay. Took me 4 hours. Was not fun, but I made that teacher wait those 4 hours. It wasn't fast. It wasn't pleasant, but if I was going to have to prove to them I was not a cheat, I was going to make them burn their time for that day. I was pissed. Yeah, I'm actually surprised Blue Books have not made a return due to the rise of AI systems. I'm dead serious. I'm surprised we have not seen them brought back. Alright, so I need to find the master controls for these bastards. So they're on their way going back to Blue Books? Jesus. Well, it looks like the Generation X style of college is going to have to come back in vogue. But yeah, I have a feeling we're going to have a go and have mandated handwritten tests again. Do I like that idea? No, but people have been abusing AI systems to cheat their education. And I'm going to be honest, like, I don't mind if someone's using online research to help them understand a subject, but using an AI tool to do your assignment is not only sloppy, but can lead to academic failure. And academic failure could also lead to the prospects of them being really bad at their job in the future. What's worse is if they go into medical or engineering fields and they're not really truly versed in how to handle that field, and they're using AI to regurgitate answers to them that happens to be, well, let's just say, not good answers. People's lives could be at risk. Now, I'm not trying to slam AI in general, but over-reliance on it, even for basic daily life crap, I'm very, very, very hesitant to do. Like, that's one of the reasons why when I got my gaming laptop, it was like, hey, we have all this AI suite stuff. Turn it off. Like, I straight up just turn it off. Yes, it does. But Hibernaria Scholar, yes, it actually does. They have found that people have become
so incapable of researching their own items of interest that their over-reliance on AI is giving them wrong information, even pushing some people into depression. AI is not there yet to be an assistant. It's a stopgap for quick searches, but it should not be daily life scheduling. It should not be daily life control. It should not be handling baseline labor items, because most AI that was set up to run a small business could not understand just-in-time systems or stockroom control systems, and was overblowing its budget to hire something else to handle that task load. So it would not manage its money correctly.
Master Jettison Enable not activated.
All right, I need to find where the Master Jettison control is. Stand by. See, and that's the thing. Google should be like pointing you to an idea of where to go for sources like the books themselves or subject matters. But the problem is people have overly relayed on just Google it and then just finding the most common hit item, which may not actually be the most relevant to the or accurate source. So, and this is what annoyed me about people who use Wikipedia, because I actually had to help when I went back to college in 2015 to finish up getting a liberal arts and science associates to one of the bachelor's degrees I am going to pursue again, is that there were students going, Wikipedia should be used as a site source. I'm like, no, that is lazy, because people or even now AI systems can edit Wikipedia. It is a good jump board to find potential sources for subject, but it should not be your spine of research. Now, I'm sorry for ranting like this, but I've had people with my previous job, my current job, going into, sorry, I'm actually looking at a tutorial trying to get forward on where this master control is, because one design problem with this game is it does not give you a good heads up where to actually deal with and how to go to. It's hands off. I appreciate that, but you find that System Shock 2 refines the system a little bit better, and it tells you specifically mission wise what you're actually supposed to be doing. This game is kind of loose on that, which is fine, but my brain, ADHD, as you just saw, I just switched from discussing AI and searching systems making people, as is exposed by other people in the chat, lazy, and my disdain for Wikipedia being used for site research. Exactly. Wikipedia can and will be wrong when you have also trolls editing the content. Yeah, that's when Stephen Colbert has not gone full deep end, but that's a subject of my contracting days I'm not going to go into. Because my early contracting days goes into a subject matter that is touchy with a lot of people, and I am not going to go there. But yes, the Stephen Colbert report in his time on Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, is when I like him the most. I'm not a big fan of his current punch down mentality, or punch up, or yeah, his punch down mentality on CBS. So I can see why his show was canceled, but there are certain contract situations I'm aware of with certain organizational groups that wanted him pushed forward and instead of another comedian. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. My early 20s was fucked. Like, seriously, I worked piss-ass, basic bitch labor jobs, and mainly was not able to focus on the issues I had to sort out. So my college transcript went from A and B's to damn near F's and D's, because I was not dealing with undiagnosed depression well. All right, that's Delta. Now, this is the funniest thing for me because when I was in high school, I actually had some of my poems actually published in a national book. I don't know which book it was, but I've done some haikus and I've done some series of stanza. I think it was the stanza system similar to what Robert Frost was familiar for, or famous for. But I've had some of my works published in a mass gathering of different high school students. This was like late 1990s for frame of reference. And what I find hilarious, all right, this railgun is going to have to be switched. We're going to use you. But what I find funny is I was never told what book it was published in. And I think they used a pseudonym for me because they didn't want students' names to be used for the poems. So I have no idea what poems I've actually had made into a book. I'm like, well, fuck. Because I'm going to be honest, I was really bad at writing papers in my high school years. Like, if you were looking at some of the stuff I had to write report-wise, it was bare bones, straight to the point, caveman writing style. But when it came to poetry, I used to be able to do some stuff, and I'm like, I don't get this. Why brain no write straight, but why does brain write well with poetry? I'm like, does not make sense. For pseudonym? Or pseudonym? It depends on who wants to pronounce it, because sometimes the P is silent, sometimes the P is loud. It depends on the dialect. You can always say pseudonym or pseudonym. That's like the situation with Kansas. There's a city called Peabody, or a town named Peabody. And then in Massachusetts, same spelling. From what I remember my time being on the East Coast, it was pronounced Peabody, or Peabody, I believe. But it's still spelled Peabody. It's Peabody. Some people call it Peabody, some call it Peabody here in Kansas, and you can tell who's not from Kansas. Similar with the Arkansas River. I refuse to call it the Arkansas. I absolutely refuse to call it the Arkansas, even though I've lived in the Kansas area for a long time. It's just drives me fucking nuts to hear Arkansas. It actually makes me straight up angry. So angry, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So, let's see. Maybe these open? Nope. Looks like that could open. Nope. All right. Let's see what the shotgun does. All right, so we have the shotgun upgrade. I want to see what would happen if I take it. Should have saved before spinning the crits, but that's beside the point. Okay. Yeah, true. It can be open if you're a Gordon Freeman. But Gordon Freeman doesn't talk, so I'm already eliminated from that. But anyway, yeah, my early 20s was kind of fucked. Not gonna lie. I went in for an industrial engineering degree, didn't get done, got pushed out because of academic performance issues, mainly due to, well, contract work kind of forcing you to be outside of an area that you officially do not belong in, and then the handler telling you to maintain and keep your college student status and being a delinquent so you can have a cover story. I should never have taken on the contract, because it will never show up in my work history flow. It's one thing that I've always regretted, instead of actually seeking help and then probably considering that I should have signed up for the military to be a mechanic, I was very hands-on in my early 20s, and not just dealing with people. I mean, straight up, I love dealing with mechanics. I love dealing with engines and small systems. I love tearing apart machines and rebuilding them and fixing them. That is what I probably should have focused my career on. And unfortunately, I ended up getting shoved into shitty-ass warehouse jobs that have torn my back apart. And it's not fun. It's not fun. Don't do it. If you ever need help, if you ever need a career path forward, always look into vocational training for being an assembler, welder, or a HVAC tech, because trust me, do not take the warehouse jobs. Just do not. Most school systems, most states have a program to help get people into vocationals because they are desperate for people to work those jobs, and they will pay well, especially HVAC. Is it going to be rough physical work? Yes. But is it going to be work that's going to tear you apart, like, say, a warehouse job for Amazon that's going to tear you apart, consistently chasing metrics that you cannot meet? No. But you will be dealing with heavy equipment. You will be dealing with moving, crawling around and dealing with confined spaces. But you'll get paid better than trying to pick somebody's toy that they desperately need through Amazon Prime for their fun night, weekend night, because they don't have their boyfriend or girlfriend. So I'll just leave it at that. Now, I'm rambling, and I need to find the control system. So I'm being an idiot. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, trades, vocational trades are in high demand, and some of the best engineers I have ever worked with in the aerospace industry, first and foremost, in vocational techs. They have been machinists, CNC specialists, welders. They have been a significant superior in their fields of engineering due to the fact they've actually had hands-on experience with the tooling capabilities. And this is what pisses off.
Grove already jettisoned.
This is when it's pissed certain people off so bad. Because there are certain engineers I used to study with that would only expect CATIA to be the only thing they have to deal with. They'll never have to make a sample part. They'll never have to get their hands dirty. And I got pissed off with that. I used to actually deal with Pro-E, which is, I think, is SmartWorks now. I'm not sure what they call it now, but Pro-E engineering drafting tool. I had to use that in 2002. Okay, 2002. We're talking about Radeon Pro 9600, 9800 was either near ready to release on the marketplace, but hasn't exactly hit it yet. But Radeon graphics cards at that time was 8 megabytes to roughly 16 megabytes. We weren't even touching 1 gig yet. And they were trying to run Pro-E in a machine that required, for Pro-E specs at the time, a video card that had 128 megabytes and was supposed to be around 450 megahertz in speed. That's how much video cards have progressed. But they were running at the school I was at Pro-E off a machine that was running a video card that was probably 125 hertz with 8 megabytes of RAM. And they were wondering why students were failing to get their assignments done on time. The National Institute of Aeronautical Research, or NARE, or whatever it's called, had the actual computers that could support CATIA, and more specifically, Pro-E. So they had the computers, but they didn't have the space for everyone to actually take classes there. So people scrambled to get into the CATIA courses. That's my failure as a student at this college I went to about not getting into CATIA. I instead took Pro-E. If I had taken CATIA and had gone to the courses to the people I used to work with at that campus, my life would have been far different. Hell, I may not even be here streaming right now for you guys to hear me rant and rave. I'd probably be doing something completely different in my life. And that's not a regret. That's not me saying, oh, my life would have been better. I'm just saying this is a lesson I had to learn through the School of Hard Knocks. Sometimes things work out And you have to realize that sometimes that grass on the other side may look greener, but the son of a bitch is probably painted it green. It's probably dried up, dead grass. So you gotta have to make do with what you got. Now, I need to find out what I'm supposed to fucking do, because I'm sitting here rambling like an idiot for now the last 20 minutes. So my apologies, people. I have no idea what I'm doing. And that's the thing, is like, I have a vocational in sheet metal assembly. Like, we're talking aerospace and complex assemblies training. And I have applied to places to be an assembler, just an entry level. Nah, I've literally had a discussion with one interviewer saying I had no prior history of ever doing sheet metal work, because they looked at my resume of my previous history working in aerospace, specifically logistics, and they're like, we have no history of you ever doing this before. It's like, I just got the certification recertified 3 years ago. Well, we only have office jobs that you meet. I'm like, okay, I will take a job. Right now, you're offering an office job. I'm not going to complain. That was my previous job I was at. Like, the HR rep was extremely friendly, extremely nice, which is surprising given the experience a lot of other people's had with HR. But the people at the previous HR department at my last workplace were phenomenal. They actually were being actually helpful to employees instead of just doing the cliched HR shit Texas talked about on the podcast before. And I have actually experienced the same crap that Texas gone through when I was actually a lead before, when reporting that certain people were not willing to do their tasks. And I'm dead serious. There were people that I had as subordinates who would refuse to do their stuff. Like, and this was simple stuff like, we need you to audit the hazmat cabinet, find out what has been found to be expired. Please isolate it. Call in the hazmat team to come in, pick up the material, and that's it. All you have to do is just look at the label, see if it's expired. They couldn't even fucking do that. So I've had no interest in ever being a lead or a manager ever again in my life. I want to take care of myself, me and I, and if people need help, I don't mind teaching them, but I'm not going to do their work. I'm just not. If someone says, hey, we need you to do this, I'm like, are they here? Yes. Then they're here responsible for their own work. I've got too much on my plate. I appreciate the situation, but if they truly need help, I'll help them. But if they're not doing to work on that task, you just have to politely say no. I'm not going to carry them. You have to also find out and put in your boundaries to say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put more on my plate. If they get mad about it, it is what it is. Oh, so this is probably what I was looking for. Okay. Excellent. Spent all this time just fighting to get around here. No, that's it. That's it. I've had the code this entire time and I was an idiot. That makes sense. Ooh, space gen. Hey, first time chatter. The branches of forever overgrowth. Hey, welcome to the channel. We're the WPPL 76. I am that confused one. I am one of many hosts on this channel, so if you have a like at different subjects, please stop by on other days of the week and you'll find different hosts on here playing different games, or even hell, even a cooking channel. Doctor Who runs a cooking channel on this, or a segment on this channel, and it's a really good cooking show. I usually lurk on that one. I probably don't want to go in drunk, so we're going to sit here like a hobo and just rest until my sobriety comes back up. Yeah, my father was an electrician before getting into the military and then working in aerospace. And it's, yeah, electricians are either you have too many of them in a certain concentrated area, or you do not have enough. It's similar to engineering, is that once you have saturated an area with that type of degree or that type of career opportunity, the wages deflate immensely, and it's not fair to people who spent their time getting into that field. All right, I have been here before, so I'm expecting combat. So, time to save. Yeah, I think this is going to be a boss fight. Actually, let's... Fire Scorpion, go away. I don't need to be crispy today. Oh, you don't have any ammo for me. Boo. Ooh. Oh. Well, shit. Inferior version biological scanner. All right. Oh, shit. Well, that's good to know. But I don't have enough for it anyway, and I don't have a Mark III on me. So. But yes, that is a link to the auxiliary. Please join that. Oh, well, that's an embarrassment. Alright, so I'm running out of this pistol. This is gonna be fun. This is definitely gonna be fun. So, I need to get down there. And I think I found the way. I don't like that there's no switch down here, but... okay. Oh, well. Don't have any landmines. But we do have the fun gun. Let's see. All right, so that removes that. We'll put that there. Ooh. I can make a little bit of space. All right, so I have to figure out how to turn those off. Oh, right in the face. Right in the face. Should use the shotgun. just going to load instead of going back there. Yep, I definitely got Donkey Konged. One could say that robot was on. But that means what I need to do is get my weapons set up again. Okay. Probably shouldn't waste all my energy on that, but it's satisfying. Okie dokie. Oh, increase the shotgun size of the magazine. Excellent. So magnesium tip box, huh? So I probably should have had the Mark III here, but fuck it. Don't need it. Huh. Yep. Probably should have taken the Mark III with me. Oh well. Live and learn. But this time, Mr. Bot's not going to like what's going to happen. See? Total control of the fight. Everything's fine. Why is there another bay door? Zero. Alright, so I've been recording the codes. Let's get the hell out of here. Alright, so let's see the status on, because I think the executive now has no nodes. Yes, executive level is now completely secure. For me, at least. That makes me happy. Somewhat. Anyway, I'm waiting for the Analog 3D to arrive in the mail. So, I got a question for those who are old enough to remember it. What's your favorite Nintendo 64 game? Or Dreamcast game? I know I can go with the PlayStation titles, but I think at this point, the PlayStation still has a lot of love to it, due to the fact that you can still play some of the classic PlayStation 1 titles on the PS3, and I think 4 had a couple of them ported over, but that's beside the point. When Diago's office again area? Let's see. Nope. This is a completely different area I've not really fully explored. Neat. Yeah, I loved Ocarina of Time. I never got to play Mischief Makers. I think that's made by Treasure, correct?
Cross-referencing. Can I help with executing executive protection order 2?
Wait, what? That door doesn't make sense. That door does not make... Or does it? Maybe I'm below. All right, that's probably why that door out actually makes sense. I'm sorry. I think I'm higher than I am. Whiskey. Man, I do love me a good whiskey. I really do. Problem is, alcoholism is a rampant problem in my family lineage, and I try to avoid drinking as much as possible. I specifically assign it to only specific days of the year, and right now that's only usually one day I'm allowed to drink. Oh. Hi, Diago. Is so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use or he just sliced me up like that because I'm dumb. All right, so I need oh no. Oh no. We've already seen that before, so I don't think I actually want to face him just yet. Ooh, frame rate. What I want to do is go back and grab some reflex. And I definitely need to heal up. Because I was not prepared there. Because I'm bad. I'm bad at boss fights. See, I actually have Ogre Battle 64, and I'm hoping that the cartridge I have... Wait a second. Is this a secret area? No, just a enclave. That the cartridge I have will be fine with the Analog 3D. Because I tried running it on my Nintendo 64 that I do have, but to the fact that I switched over to a new TV, I'm not going to invest into a HDMI converter for the Nintendo 64 because it looks like ass on my TV that I currently have. And the 64s I currently do have are loaned units, or not loaned, but pre-owned systems, and it's not the original Nintendo 64 I grew up with. One of them was so smoke damaged from cigarettes that I had to tear it apart and clean it. And I had to go through so many gloves because the nicotine stains were starting to get on my fingers, and that was gross. So that one's been pretty much put to the trash because that one's burned up and was not working. And then the other one I currently have, I don't know if its GPU is damaged from the years of misuse, because that was also extremely dirty, but it was mostly just dirt. A lot of people don't treat their electronics well. They like shove it into a cubby hole and then think it's going to be fine when they realize it needs fresh air just as much as we do. Not in the same way, but yeah. That would be a kid never allowed to be in my house. Because my Dreamcast still works. I'm amazed by it. In fact, I think 8-Bit Duo probably has Dreamcast controllers or Retro Fighters. I have a Retro Fighter Brawler controller for my N64 wired, and I also have the Bluetooth wireless one. They're good controllers. They're a little on the more flimsy side, but they're still good controllers for a third party. A little bit of a learning curve to realize there's not a middle prong for a Nintendo 64 controller, but still. I have the 8-Bit Duo analog controllers in, and they're extremely comfy. So I'm thinking about looking if 8-Bit Duo has a Dreamcast controller, because I'm going to be honest, I don't know where my VMU unit went. I loved playing Power Stone, and I actually do have a copy of Spawn and Soul Calibur 1 on Dreamcast. Those were my favorite games on that system. Alright, so we're gonna have the Golden Executive. We're not going to use that. Why is there two of you now? That's what? Okay. But anyway, we're saving because I'm not going through that again. But we're going to go in.
The horizon beckons thee. Lost one.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go, Diego? Oh. Don't tell me you ran off like a pussy.
Jettison enable failure. Possible cause: damage to power relay. Consult diagnostic report in Repair Bay Level 3 for detailed analysis.
Oh, I see. Well, Diego ran like a child. I guess he couldn't take the rapier in the face. Oh. Since he ran like a child, we're gonna take his egg. He doesn't deserve his egg. Oh. He teleported like a bitch.
Storage closet unlocked. Identification: Edward Diego.
What? Sure. I'm totally Edward. Small zoom rounds. Trader mines. Ooh. Oh, I don't have enough tokens. But I know how to. We're gonna go get rid of his egg. Let's see here. We don't need this right now. How much is that worth? Yeah. I'm sorry, but we don't need that. Yes, please. I'll take that. Yeah, he's definitely a cyborg. Definitely a cyborg. Ooh. Excellent. That's exactly what I want. All right, so oh, that is definitely going to be there. All right. So what I need to do is I need to backtrack. And hopefully he doesn't teleport in like a little bitch. This is schwanky. Ice bucket. How much is the ice bucket worth? Let's see. Ooh, yeah, may as well take it. May as well get as much tokens as possible so I can get that upgrade. Because I do love me my Magnum. Now, I do apologize for being a little bit on the more quiet side now, but still. For me, for the Nintendo 64, one of my favorite games, and this is more of a guilty pleasure, was Mission Impossible. It was bad, but it was for some reason my brain could circle around and actually handle it just fine. Abused the shit out of the controllers with it though, but it was such a fun little game. Was it good? Absolutely not. But for whatever reason, it gave me, it scratched that itch of happiness. And sometimes that's all a game has to do. Now, Quest 64, whoever made that game, they're evil. Just pure evil. Alright, no more golden egg for you, Diego. You tried to kill me. I tried to give you a hug. So now your coins are mine. I think I am now almost completely full of crap. So, if not so, I need to start doing the next thing. I need to go to maintenance, apparently. But, portion of me wants to go to engineering. But I do know I need to go to maintenance first. That's a good question, but would it become a bolter at that point instead of Space Eagle? A bolter pistol? Alright, give me a moment. I get my headset plugged in here before I lose audio. Okay, okay. Audio check, audio check. Oh. It'd be helpful if I actually made my... Okay. No robot for you. Woo!
Modulator replacement successful.
Just yanks and just throws it away. That's awesome. Woo! Alright, I guess everything's green here. Let's see. Do you have any shotgun ammo? God knows I need some. Well, Zorg. Praise Zorg. I mean, if you're going to experience victory, are you going to go in the shower? Is the shower also a victory dance? Let's see. So it goes up to 12 shells, not just 8. All right. Huh. Sorry, robots.
They were waiting for me outside the elevator. No chance to escape. Done for. Bleeding out.
All right, I guess I'm going to have to take a lot of these then. I'm going to draw off the satchels for now. Come back for them later. I'm going to need to drop these as well. Magnum. We're just going to put those on. Drop those. All right. Might have to go back to the research because I think I dropped one of them there, but I only think I need 4 of these, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. All right. Ow, my shin. So, we just got done with that. Let's see, where's the one that I need to go to? Ow! That was mean. Spork. Jesus. Oh no. Probably I have to do pre-sword there. That's a lot of violence. Against robots. Remember to always be polite to your AI constructs. Or not. I'm not your mom. Whoever designed this relay system is an asshole on the station. Ooh. Okay. That doesn't help me. Huh. Well, that's a shitty situation. Okay. Why am I here again? If there's no bad relays here? If there's no bad relays, then why am I here? Why, game? Why you do this to me? Is it just because there's a railgun here? It's probably just because it's a railgun, isn't it? Fine, be that way. Hmm. Oh no! Oh yeah! Oh god! Robot, no! No! Leave me alone! Thank you! Thank you all. I'm trying to be nice. Trying to be nice. Alright, I only have a few more shots left, so I'm gonna have to use standard rounds. Neat. The sector secure, you say? Well, at least I can do my shotgun skills well. Okay. Well, there's a Mark III again. Oh, don't tell me there's only one relay I had to fix. That'd be lame and sad. But also not unpredictable. Let's see here. Inventory. Oh. Don't want to go that way yet. This is where I left all my dog tags. Let's see. Ow. That hurt my pride, but oh well. Let's see. We do, though. I want to get my energy. I guess there's nothing wrong with the relays down here now. Always one junket was bad. Time to find any more goodies down here, and then we'll try to activate the relay button. Oh, that's dickish. Well, good to know. That's there. like there's no more area for me to explore in this wait a second. Scully? Well, I'm glad I'm second-guessed myself, because now we've met Scully again. Okay. What? Alright, Jettison, enable switch inside all remaining groves. 2, activate Master Jettison and Gamma Quadrant. Pull the Jettison lever in respective Pacific Grove Lounge to launch that grove. Okay. Let's see here. Well, alright, let's see. Gonna have to explore the rest of the ship then. Okay, so we have this little cubbyhole area that I was going to go. We'll save again because I have a feeling there's going to be another boss fight. Ah.
Power systems failure. Malfunction in subsystem relay 428. For repair instructions, please consult Relay Analyzer. Be sure to specify relay number for analysis. Maintenance corridors are now accessible.
Oh. Well, that's convenient. 428, they say.
Relay functioning correctly.
Okay. Okay. Let's go. Check again. Well, I guess that's it. I guess I found the correct one. Alright, so. Up, see we go. Well, I've already changed the diagnostic, or I've already changed the relay item. That's why it's saying it. I explored first before running diagnostics. Since we're done with those, I'm gonna drop these for now. Forgot I still had them on me. I don't need to go to engineering, do I? I don't think so. So... Now the question is, ooh, scotch.
Jettison now enabled for all groves.
Oh,
Insect, cease your meddling. My experiments must continue.
that was a hell of a shot. That's also a good shot, but the problem was, 2 of those shots missed. And I'm also slightly drunk in the game. Not cool. Not cool. Any more threats in here? No? Okay. I need a heal. Oof. I really expect these bookcases to be secret compartments. I don't know why. So, now it's time to go have some fun. I don't like that, sir. I don't like that at all. Why is the music getting intense? This is scaring me. All right, fine. Away we go. Silly robot. Make me waste my ammo because you wouldn't let the combat music go away? Alright, so... Ew.
If I have to release my infected children to stop you, so be it.
She really doesn't want to lose control, does she? God, that really does sound like my ex, doesn't it?
Jettison.
No, it's called the Mini. In System Shock 2, they ended up evolving into becoming the Mini. Alright.
Beta Grove already jettisoned.
And so that sets off the events for System Shock 2.
Hacker, we've got a new situation here. A few seconds ago, we caught the surge of activity from the station. Our best guess is that Shodan is preparing to download itself to Earth's ComNet. This cannot happen. We need to take out the 4 antennae relays on the engineering level. To do this, there should be some plastic explosive in the storage level that can get the job done. One per antenna should...
Insect. You are by far the most irritating creature on this station. Don't bother with the antennae. That won't stop me.
It's hopeless, and we both know it.
She doesn't need Cox Giga Blast. She'll be fine.
Snacktron does not provide calorie counts.
Good, because I don't want calorie counts. I just want calories. Bully Snake, that was the Beta Grove, was where she was testing a new virus to turn humanity into primordial goop and to create new life on Earth. So she was trying to channel her inner Nurgle, to say the least. Now I'm going to go to medical and I'm going to get myself stitched up. The virus ends up mutating most of the remaining life on that grove into a worm-like species that ends up calling itself the Mini once it takes over human hosts. So this game, System Shock 2, came out in 1998. Halo would not come out for another, I would say, 3 years, give or take, roughly 2.5, because this came out in, I think, the fall of 1998. But anyway, long story short, the Mini turns pretty much any organic flesh into one living organism, and they were in the process of growing on the side of a ship, to say the least, in the second game. But if you have not played System Shock 2 yet, I do apologize for spoilers early. But it's at this point in time where if you have not played it yet, that's your fault. It's a good psychological horror. I just realized I probably could have gone reactor for something similar, but whatever. Let's see. I should probably jettison the other groves, but eh. Way to engineering we go. So get my ass kicked one more time. What, to get my ass kicked? Yes.
Scanning.
Oh, you just didn't do that.
You may believe your efforts have hindered
Come on.
me. However, my
Come on.
magnificent
Fly into your buddy's stupid ass little proxy mine. Thank you. Come again.
doomed station as I upload myself into Earth's computer network. We shall never speak again.
She said for me to rot in her husk. That is kind of creepy. Oh, why did I do that? I thought I took damage there. My bad. Yeah, I don't know if it's sexy or creepy, but why do I have these weird emotions? Don't know what that is. Don't want to think of what that is, but that's gross. That's just nasty. And it's dead.
Identification. Executing executive run. Can I help you?
She kind of sounds like the announcer for JetBlue. Almost. Now, I definitely do need to heal. That hurt a lot. Oh, that's just parking out there. All right. That doesn't sound nice.
Escaped. Escaped.
Woo! That's a big one. And he's dead. Where's that coming from? Oh, did he just blow himself up? Wow. I'm sorry, buddy. Should have done that. Really should not have done that. All right, so I'm back to where I started. Neat. Now I can loot some of the stuff I actually killed without having to worry about being attacked. Need to go down there anyway. Surely that's not a secret compartment. Right. So. Not staying down there. Not with this amount of ammo. Come on, Slappy. I know you're there. that's not Rexy. That's just gross. But anyway. Don't think I'm supposed to do that yet. Alright, I need energy. I desperately need to get out of here before any more problems pop up. I need to get down to another sector and get energy back. Well, unfortunately, in another 3 minutes or so, I gotta clear the airways for Debbie Downer. Or not Debbie Downer, but Debbie Clowner. Oh, Jesus. That tells you how tired I am. Clowner. Definitely Clowner. God damn it. My apologies. Alright, that's not what... You have to quit watching WPL 76? I mean, why? You got so many streamers on this one channel. Alright. Hello, TK. Oh, it's not about that. Just wait for the games to be on massive sale. Usually Humble Bundle has a good deal. And there's also the fall and winter sales on Steam. Always try to get the games on discount. I have a situation where unless I have a discount offer for the games now, I don't buy it full price. Like Warhammer Definitive Edition, the Dawn of War series that just came out, that was for only 18 bucks for me due to the fact that I had the anniversary and the full set of the games previously. But if you were to get into Dawn of War with never playing the previous games, releases of it, highly do not recommend spending the money for it yet. There's some glitches with it that don't make sense. Why they're happening, to say the least. But that's beside the point. Always be frugal in your games, especially when it comes to Nintendo. I'm not spending $90 for a Nintendo game. I don't give a damn how great the Switch 2 is. In fact, honestly, the Switch 2 screen is kind of crappy. So, yeah. We're going to go Reactor, because I remember there's a med bay down there. Long story short, Switch 2 screen is... They chose a refresh rate that is not able to handle its actual HDR capabilities. It's kind of funny how badly engineered the Switch 2 is. Like, if you're going to get a handheld gaming device, I'm sorry, but this time in frame, a handheld PC from Lenovo or Asus is probably going to be your best bet for your mileage. Just saying. I'm not saying that to be mean to Nintendo fans. Trust me, I have a Switch 1, but the price that they're asking for the Switch 2 and the minimal improvements over it is not great. It's not great. Yes, the graphics are probably on par with the PS4 now, but come on now. You have a screen that can't refresh right. You're charging almost twice the price for games that came out on the Switch 1. For the games that actually did come out on the Switch 1. To me, that's horseshit. Yeah, Psyduck, when I was at Redacted, Psyduck brought his Steam Deck, and I got to play Ace Combat 7 on it. That was beautiful. In fact, that's one of the reasons I'm considering either the Lenovo Legion Go S, the Steam Edition, or the Steam Deck itself, because Windows 11 handhelds still kind of crap because Microsoft can't control themselves. They have not been able to handle their driver support And every time they do updates, they want to make it where the OS is almost a cloud-based service instead of it being localized, especially with accounts. And yeah, no, when when a world is facing potential world war, what you don't want is to have your main line of services being stuck online, especially if data servers become a major target for military forces. But that's digressing. I'm also not a fan of cloud computing, so that's beside the point. I'm just finding myself some juice so I can get charged up here. Might have to leave the security systems up and running on engineering just to get some spawns in so I can farm for ammo. Well, I've had issues with Windows 11 updating on some of my friends' machines and just completely bricking their SSDs. And these were not like old generation 1 or 2 M.2 drives or SATA SSDs. We're talking like these are Gen 3 or Gen 4, brand out of the fucking box new SSDs, just completely fucking fried because of the way Microsoft has updated some of their more recent drivers. And it's been a scary situation because every time I get a new update from Microsoft, I'm like, do I have to forcefully get back to the manufacturer for my laptop and go, hey, I need a complete recovery for my system? Because the way that the manufacturer is, it's, their decisions on how to integrate, how to install on their proprietary setup for their laptop is asinine. You just can't simply hot swap and reinstall the operating system. Oh god, no. That would be too convenient for the end user. But anyway, it is 9:53. I am going to save here, and I'm going to clear the airways for Debbie Clowner. But I'm going to go enjoy me a nice bowl of ice cream because I am not exactly feeling good, both emotionally and physically. This has been fun playing and having you guys interact with me, but I'm just straight up feel defeated today. Yes, I'm going to go have some mint chocolate chip from a local or a semi-local brand in my area. I love mint chocolate chip. Oh, I'll be okay. It's just I need a rest. I need to do some chores and then check to see if my cat's completely fine. The little shit's been active and hyper, but I just want to make sure he's not sunbursting because he's now almost pushing roughly 9 to 10 years old. So he's a good cat, but I'm afraid one of these days he won't be around much longer. So I'm going to go bully him. So if you have any pets, make sure you give them head pats. You guys have a good night.